here, collective. It's your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here to do a collective reading and an exclusive mini reading for all of those that are eager to get their questions answered today. So, the way this will work is we'll first start off with getting a general energy check-in of the collective. Now, in collective readings, there are no particular signs. It's for anybody who has clicked on this video and watching it live or the recording. There could be some messages in this reading just for you. And for those of you that's interested in getting a mini read today, all you will have to do is send a super chat of $19.99 or more, and you will be added to our list of VIPs that will be getting a reading today on this live. Keep in mind, I will not be on live too long, so don't wait. Once we are done, we are done. But this is a gift for me to you before I have to run and get ready to meet family for our New Year's dinner. But before we get started, guys, as always, I have to do my little blurb. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot. So even though this is all the good stuff you can expect for January 2026, it could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, keep in mind that anytime we mention people in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So you got to take what's for you and leave the rest. If you are a Soul Tribe member, meaning a member of the channel, I just dropped an exclusive video just for my Soul Tribe on the science of love. Such a really good video. If you're not a Soul Tribe member, you should check it out. Become a member today. It's only $9.99 per month to be able to have access to all the exclusive content. And coming up for this year, 2026, I will be adding extended readings to a lot of my videos, which means if you are a member, you will have access to all of those extended readings absolutely free. So a lot of great things in store I have planned for 2026. I can't wait to share with you all. But to kick things off in 2026, we're going to first start off with only the good stuff, right? I know y'all tired of hearing all the bad stuff. So let's see all the good that's coming in for you all in the collective. Don't hesitate to say hello. Like my fellow friend here, Cherie. Hey, hey. Coming through. Saying hello to the people. Happy New Year to you, love. Here we go, collective. Spirit, tell me about the collective. Anybody watching this video live or the recording? What is the good stuff coming towards the collective for the month of January 2026? We have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Wands and the Hangman. So January 2026 is a month of you, collective, getting out of your own way. Many of you guys have been overthinking a situation or something that's recently been going on in your life, and you're saying enough is enough. I have to trust my gut. I have to trust my intuition. I got to trust that I know deep down what's best for me. And Spirit says you are definitely on the right track. So let's clarify this to kind of see what that's about. Yeah, you're second guessing yourself on a decision that you made in the recent past. And Spirit is saying you made the right choice. You made the right choice. Don't go against what you know is for you and what is rightfully yours. I think you've been stuck overthinking this situation for a long time. But Spirit is saying, don't let this weigh you down. Don't let this burden you. You are on the right spiritual path. You're going in the right direction. You just have to trust that you are divinely orchestrated and guided to make that tough decision, whatever that is. So let's get some clarity on what that could be. All right. Spirit, can you give us a little bit more clarity to the collective on what decision that was that they made? The Star in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Page of Swords in reverse. You know, I think that you were a little upset even at yourself that you didn't make this choice sooner. So it's almost like you beat yourself up, or you got a little bit upset at yourself because you didn't make this choice sooner. But it was divinely orchestrated for it to happen in the time that it happened. So I'm getting it was the decision that you just kind of hated, that you wasted your time, or you feel like you could have made this decision sooner. You wasted time. It's like, man, I really wish I could have made this choice. It has something to do with either a move, a relationship, a marriage, a breakup, or something that you felt like that was unstable in your life, where you just felt like, I have to get away from this, but you sat in it for a little bit too long in the recent past, and you broke free from it, and you're like, did I make the right choice? You did. So some of you guys have moved. Some of you guys have moved on from a relationship, moved on from a marriage, moved on from a situationship, something like that. I'm getting different stories. Moved on from a job. Yeah, something that wasn't making you happy, that wasn't emotionally fulfilling or sustainable. It was built on a rocky foundation. It would have never worked. Yeah, it was depleting your energy. Many of you guys watching are actually, in fact, empresses or emperors. You are, in fact, abundant, stable. You have it all together, but you kind of sold yourself short by staying in this particular situation. Meaning many of you guys have given your energy, your resources, yourself, your time to the wrong situation. And instead of standing in your power and knowing your worth and saying, you know what, I probably should have moved away from this, you finally did. And Spirit is saying the good stuff is now you're definitely going to see things turn around in your favor. For sure. For sure. You know, you had a weak moment. I'm getting a lot of you guys had a weak moment. You felt like you needed to stay in control. A lot of you guys that are watching are very goal oriented. You like to achieve a goal. When you have your mind set on something, you just like to go for it. I'm getting like, I got to go for this goal. I gotta ride it out. I got to do it. And you were going against what you felt deep down you had to break free from. It was a bad choice, right? So yeah, you said, okay, enough is enough. I got to stop working towards this reckless goal, this thing that doesn't serve me, this person, this relationship, this thing. And I have to protect myself with the Four of Pentacles. It was a protection mechanism to make a responsible move. And it is. I'm also getting with all these pentacles. Some of you guys may see an influx in your finances during this month because you have pulled your energy away from this thing or person or situation that isn't serving you. So you may have found that as an emperor or an empress, you were actually depleted. Your energy was being drained a little bit. And so now in 2026, in January 2026, seeing that is allowing you to move towards more abundance, more security, more stability. You know, was a big lesson learned. It was a minor setback, but you're about to have a comeback for sure. Yep. So I love that. And with that, I can see a lot of you guys definitely being more generous with your time, your effort, your energy to people that serve you. You may end up finding yourself in another relationship with someone who's more of like emotionally grounded and balanced, a King of Cups. Many of you guys are going to be exuding a lot of Queen of Pentacles energy, which is practical energy, which is stable energy. Energy where you find yourself being able to, you know, provide to others. Naturally, you're a giver or a supporter, but you're going to give to the right person this time. So some of you guys will find yourself in a new relationship or connecting to a King of Cups. So let's look at this King of Cups that you're going to be possibly connecting to. They're definitely going to be into you. Very balanced. I love it. All right, Spirit, tell me about this King of Cups that's coming towards the collective. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Cups. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that is changing their ways. In the past, I think this is someone that was really scared of commitment, but when they meet you, collective, they're going to be very sure about you. Yeah. I really feel like this is someone who knows like they were moving out of a place of fear and pain and hurt, but they've moved away from that and spent some time alone. And I'm getting now that this person is starting to realize the error of their ways in their past, they're realizing now that they've got to change the way that they have been playing themselves, right? With the Judgment in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. Deep down, this person knows in the past that they were really someone who was making really bad judgment calls. And so by the time they come to you, they're going to be ready. So again, when it goes back to what I said, everything was divinely orchestrated, meaning you had to go through what you had to go through. Your person had to go through what they had to go through for y'all to come together at the right time. Yeah, it's something about they were once a King of Cups in reverse, very emotionally closed off. They had a lot of love to give, but they were like scared to take the risk. Um, and it's something about they're willing to drop their guard. They're willing to, stop moving out of fear. I think they were very guarded and very much scared. And it led to them missing out on a lot of good opportunities in love. You see that? So that's kind of the background story of this person. So you'll know. But what exactly will they be like when they meet the collective? Happy New Year, Jamaica. Yeah, they're going to be ready for marriage. I told you. The Hierophant, they're going to be like, you're everything I prayed for, I hope for, I want to marry, settle down with. Yeah, absolutely. Like this is somebody, like I say, they have spent a lot of time in this very insecure, closed off, emotionally unavailable energy. And then it's something that clicks and makes them kind of sit back and reflect. And what they realize is they can't pass up this opportunity with you. You're very mature. That's what I'm noticing about your energy, collective. You may have actually been the game changer this person needed to see. That whoever they were dealing with in the past, they didn't take seriously. But something about you, like they respect you with a Hierophant here. Yeah. So yeah, I think this person has the ability to have very high expectations sometimes. But what they're going to find out is even though they're kind of setting their expectations high to say, you're the person I want to be with, you're the person I want to settle down with, you and them will both find out that it's a fair shot. That's the problem too. Remember I said this person has a way about them in the past where they would go about relationships the wrong way. So, this could be an ex-player, somebody that was doing their thing, but you're going to get the golden opportunity. They're going to say, no, I'm giving a solid offer to the collective because they deserve it. See that? They're going to put a boundary. They're going to let these other options know that, you know, I'm in love with you. So they may have options and they're going to cut them off. Is that what I'm getting? This ex player. And it could just be they were single. Yeah, they're not going to cut. Yeah. You know, they learn from their mistakes in the past with the Six of Swords in reverse. And that toll, that's what I'm getting. It's like that toll, that guilt, that thing that this person has learned has made them realize that you're something different. So this is definitely giving me like somebody new. This is not somebody from your past. I know someone in the chat talked about, I don't want this past person. It's not somebody from your past. This is someone new, okay? For 2026. Yeah, the reason why they've been operating this way also because in the past, they haven't found their wish fulfillment. So they were like, well, what's the point of taking things seriously? So let me ask this. I'm going to pull the cards up and say, well, what is it about you that makes them change the game, right? What is it about you? Let's get some more answers. Hey, y'all. You're their happiness. Again, you make them happy. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like they realize you're different. You're not like anybody else they've been with. Now, I'm not saying this person is entertaining anybody right now. For some of you, they are. Some of you guys are single as, you know, they're just being a single guy, single girl. And most people are single or at least talking to someone at some point. Some are not. But what I'm saying is they have learned from their past experiences that these past people do not compare to you. You're different. There's something different about you, and it makes them very happy. And they don't want to disappoint themselves by exploring other options because they find that if they miss out on this opportunity with you, then they're going to be out of luck. So underneath the deck, I think that's something that's happened in the past. They think about that underneath the surface. With you, with the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that this could be a missed opportunity if they don't do something about it. If they give you a small offer. So that's why they're giving you a big offer. If I give the collective a small offer, I'm going to miss out on this. So I got to give a big offer. Yeah, you don't deserve a small offer. That's what they're saying. Okay, well, that sounds good and all, right? So let's see, how do you feel about them? And then we'll get to mini reads. We'll see how you feel about them, and then we'll get to mini reads. Don't forget, guys, we're doing mini reads on this live in just a few minutes. So get those questions ready. So Spirit, tell me about the collective who resonates with this reading when they meet this person in January 2026. How will the collective honestly and truly feel about this person and the good stuff? You know, I think you're going to play it safe. You're going to play it safe with this person because you're scared of repeating a karmic cycle. So you're a bit nervous. You're very nervous because you've been through a lot. You're like, I don't want to go through another heartbreak. So you're definitely going to be moving with a lot of caution. That's how you feel. You feel like you need to move with a lot of caution. Can you tell me about this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, you have experienced some type of issues with people committing to you in the recent past, or relationships that just flop or just haven't treated you fairly. So your biggest fear is this person's going to do the same. But you do want love. You just have a fear. Okay, that's how you feel. So what is your intentions? So what is going to be the collective's intentions moving forward? You're going to love this person too. Yeah, you're going to take a risk on it. I think it's because you don't want to miss out on an opportunity as well. What you're going to notice about this person is that they are actually showing you some love. The problem with you, collective, is the insecurity and the fear. And it's valid. Your feelings are valid, right? But because they are new, you don't know this person. You don't know what they're capable of, what they're going to say, what they're going to do. You're just like, this is a risk. And let me remind you that love is always a risk. Love is always a risk. It's never guaranteed. So you have to really just give it time. Let time show you who this person is. Because I think deep down that this person is really, really sweet and loving. And you're just like, I don't know if I can trust it. But eventually you will. Look at this. Ace of Cups. So it's going to take a little, the blockage is going to be like, if I don't give up this fear of mine, I'm going to miss out on this opportunity. And guess what's going to happen? The good stuff is you guys are going to be in a relationship with this person. I think you're going to be willing to give them your heart and they want to give you their heart. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So yeah, I think this reading is pretty much summarizing. You got to get away from the fears, the insecurities, move past the bad decisions that you've made and be willing to be open to this beautiful, abundant opportunity in love. And for some of you guys, it doesn't have to be an actual romantic interest. This can be a passion of yours, right? Connecting with a passion that you've been wanting to create for yourself, a job opportunity, anything that you're trying to manifest that you've been working hard, diligently on trying to build. But it's going to definitely make you feel like you're in the right place at the right time. Yep, for sure. And it's going to be worth the investment. There it is. Yep. All right. Well, guess what? I think that's the messages you guys need to hear. Let's see. Well, let me ask this. How does the collective know? Because remember, this is a collective reading. There are no signs for this reading. But how will they know if this is their reading? Because collective readings are not for absolutely everyone, of course. But let's see. How will they know when they have found this person? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're going to feel boring. They're going to be a little bit boring. And you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like this is kind of boring. It's kind of taking forever to take lift off, things like that. But you're still going to go for it. You're just not going to put forth a lot of effort because you want to see this person produce the results. You'll also know this is your person because they can be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting fixed sign energy, which is Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, or Taurus. How else will the collective know if this is their person? You're going to get tired of waiting on this person to rev it up, step it up a notch. You're going to be like, hey, like, can we like do something a little bit more adventurous? Like delay in passion, delay. So it's almost like you're putting a hold on giving your all. And this person is convinced you are the one. They're going to pursue you, but you're not going to be convinced. So there's going to be a delay in how this relationship progresses, but it's going to be healthy, which is going to be kind of boring for some of you guys. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit like, it's a little boring. Okay. So patience. You're going to lose your patience with Temperance in reverse with this person, but they're a good person. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you guys. Now we're going to switch gears for those that want to do a mini read. It is a good stuff reading. I'm happy it was a love reading for a lot of you. Dollface says, oh my gosh, that's my situation now. So yeah, this is like a really good guy, really good girl. They're a little on the boring side, but they are so sweet. You're going to be like, oh, they're so sweet. They're like the sensitive guy or the sensitive girl, the romantic person, the lovey-dovey, the flowers, the dates, all the things, right? And you're just like, okay, I know this person likes me, but So it's a healthy love. But for some of you guys, you're so used to toxic love, you're going to think that it's kind of boring. All right, here we go. So if you're interested in getting a mini read on this live, all you have to do is drop a super chat right now. In the chat, I'll add your name to the list and I will begin your readings live right now. $19.99 or more. If you send a super chat that's less than $19.99, thank you for donating to the channel. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for donating to the channel. I'm only doing readings for $19.99 or more. And actually, that is a really good rate compared to the prices I charge on my website. Okay, so I am the real deal, truly. So if you want a real reading from a real tarot reader, this is your time. I'm only going to be on this live for a limited amount of time today because I have to go and I have to get ready for a family gathering. But I also have a couple of clients that I have to do calls for later as well. So this is your only chance today. And then I have a video call tomorrow and I have some things I have to do tomorrow. So I'm booked and busy, y'all. I got a lot of stuff going on. So get it in now while you got a chance. $19.99 super chats. Somebody asked earlier, Mika, what is your New Year's resolution? You know, I'm going to have the same resolution I have every year. I've already lost 80 pounds. All right. Between the end of 2024, all of 2025, I've lost 80 pounds. So I'm trying to still get my weight down to my ideal weight. So that's one of my resolutions, which is kind of wonky, but I'm going to get there. And then one of my other resolutions would be to grow my channel. This is a passion of mine. This is my baby. So I'm hoping to grow my channel and reach a lot of other beautiful souls and really help a lot of people. I really get joy with that. It's like a passion of mine. I love to help people. So I'm hoping my channel can grow. And I'm just hoping for, you know, continued peace and love and prosperity. And when it comes to the love thing, because I'm single, I'm like, hey, if love comes, cool. If not, I'm good with that too. You know, just want peace and prosperity and get a little snatched waist. All right, guys. So if you would like to get a mini reading, $19.99 super chat, no free readings on this. $19.99 super chat if you would like a reading. Thank you all so much for being here. Much love to you all. I hope you guys enjoyed the collective reading. I get so many people complaining about, when are you going to talk about some positive stuff? I mean, I try my best, but I'm a detailed reader and I'm going to give you the truth, whatever comes out. So that's what's coming. Whatever comes out, that's what comes out. But the thing about it being a reader is sometimes you get really good messages and sometimes not so good messages. But I'm not one of those readers that's going to pull your leg and give you all the things you want to hear. I'm going to give you the truth. So that's what it is. Okay, guys. Now, y'all been bugging me all day in the past few days for mini reads, and here it is, and nobody's sending super chats. Okay. By the way, Fred did donate $20 earlier, so I will pick one lucky subscriber to answer their question. If you would like to get a free reading, complimentary of Fred, just put hashtag Q in the chat. And toward the end of this live, I'll select one lucky member for a question. All right, we got one. TJ222. Hello. I'm going to go ahead and jot your name down because we're going to timestamp your reading for you, love. So that way you can come back and watch it anytime you would like. Just make sure you save this video, okay? Make sure you save the video so that way you can watch this reading as many times as you want to. So let's get started. TJ222. TJ222 would like to know, will I receive the knowledge to receive grants for my business in 2026? Well, first of all, congratulations on starting up a new business. And I pray that you do get the grants that you're trying to get this business off the ground. I pray that it has much success and prosperity and leads to a lot of abundance. So let's see. Spirit, tell me about TJ222, the business that she's trying to get the grants for. Will she be able to receive those grants? Will she be able to receive the knowledge she needs to get those grants? Will she be able to actually get them? That's a yes. So the sun also represents illumination, knowledge, shedding light on something. So I can definitely see that you will. You just need to actually go out there and find it, okay? I think you're lacking a bit of direction right now, though, to get the knowledge. So I think you need to do more research for sure and make sure that you're meeting all of the requirements and regulations of that grant. Because as you know, with those grants, you got to meet the guidelines. They're very strict. So make sure you do your thorough research with it. Make sure you look at multiple opportunities and you're not just looking at one source for that information to get what you need. Anything else she needs to know? Yeah, you're going to get it. You just have to believe in yourself. You just have to believe in yourself that you can do it. And I really believe, TJ, that you absolutely can do it. You just have to believe that you can do it. And once you put your mind to something, you can accomplish it. You just have to be consistent, diligent, and focused. So that's the thing. You know, stay positive with the sun card, stay hopeful, stay focused, and go for it. Yep. So I hope that helps. Good luck to you. But something about not looking at one source. Look at multiple sources. All right. That's what we have for TJ. Hopefully that helps. We're opening up the floor for the next question. Yeah. Yeah. And you agree that your direction is a little off right now? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just, stay focused on it. It's going to take a little bit of work though. The grants, there's always stipulation with them. I've kind of looked into some as well. They're very tricky. So you really got to do that research there. All right. So if there's anyone else that's interested in getting a mini read, it's only $19.99 super chat. Once you send your super chat with your question, I'll answer it live right now. Great deal. As you guys know, with my website, beacondivinespiritualguidance.com, my readings can be charged upwards of $50 or more. So this is a great way for you to get a reading with me at a very reasonably rate. Okay. Some of my readings are as upwards of $200. So this is a good deal. Some of y'all sleeping on a good deal now. Happy New Year to you all, by the way. You're very welcome. So we're waiting on anyone else that has a question. If you guys missed it earlier, we did Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So if you missed those individual sign readings, you can also check that out on my channel. And then yesterday we did an all signs reading. So if you want to check that out as well, you can look on my channel as well for that. So right now, if you're just now joining the live, we're doing mini reads live. For anyone that has a super chat of $20 or more, I will answer their question live. That's what we're doing. I do have one lucky subscriber that will be selected to get a free reading today, courtesy of Fred. So if you would like to get a free reading, just put #Q in the chat with your question, and I'll select the person I'm drawn to. That's for someone who cannot afford to do the super chat, okay? Like you're in hard times and you're desperate for a reading. That's courtesy of Fred. #Q in the chat with your question. But for those that want to get a guarantee reading, it's going to be $20 super chat or more. Hey, John, how you doing? Good morning. Good afternoon for me. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. We're doing mini reads, y'all, live. For anybody that has a dying question today, only $20 super chat. I'm doing good, John. Thanks for asking. I'm excited to get this year started. Got a lot of fun things in store. Kind of a chill day for me. Now, Julia, if you were listening, love, I just said, somebody please get Julia. I just said I will do one free reading on this live. If you put #Q in the chat with your question, I'm going to pick the person that I'm drawn to, courtesy of Fred, who donated $20 to the channel today. That's what I did. And to be honest, Julia, I do free readings every now and then. But I am a professional tarot reader, and I've been doing this for a while, and I don't really believe in doing free, but every now and then I will do free. Bless it. All right, $20 super chat, y'all, for any questions you guys have. You know, for New Year's, what I ended up doing was I stayed home and I went to sleep, I set my alarm, and I went into my son's room and we counted down New Year's together. And I went right back to sleep. You know, when you get of a certain age, it's like you don't have the energy to be going out and doing all that partying and stuff like you did back in your 20s. Yeah, I'm at that age. So it was cute. We did the 10, 9, 8. Happy New Year. And, you know, we heard the fireworks and the gunshots and everything going off, and it was time to go to bed. Yeah. As simple as that. But we just got off of a cruise too. So for Christmas. We did a 8-day Christmas cruise. So with the Christmas cruise, I'm still recovering from that. That's the thing. I was recovering from that. So it was like, if anybody's doing anything, I need to make sure I'm well rested first before I can get out there. And going to family and stuff for a dinner tonight is fine, because I don't have to get all dolled up and dressed up. I'm still going to look decent, of course, but I don't have to get super dressed up. Julia, girl, you about to get blocked. You better chill out. Oh boy, people be running out, y'all. But yeah, so I just feel like at the end of the day, ooh, girl. What'd she say? She said, good. Okay, I'm going to do it for you. Boop, boop, bloop, bloop. Bye-bye. So, yeah. All right, I'm trying to see if anybody else would like to get a reading. If not, I'm going to close the live. All right, Keita, I'm going to answer your question, love. You be working hard coming through, doing the during the lives, supporting the channel. You want to know, will you be getting a job soon? Girl, I thought you had a job not too long ago. Got a new job then. Didn't you have a job? I thought you must be trying. Oh, you don't like it. Oh, okay. Okay. That happens sometimes. Got you. I feel you. So let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Keita. Keita Boo. Keita Boo. 11/23. We should be getting a new job soon. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay. The Magician in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You don't recognize your own power. So you stay small. I think you need to be in a leadership role in some sort. Because this is basically saying that you keep staying small instead of going for the big kahuna. You know what I'm saying? It's safe there, and as humans and creatures of habit, we like, to be in a place that feels comfortable to us. And I think it's just you don't recognize how powerful you really are, how knowledgeable you really are, how much you can actually be a boss, like a supervisor, a manager or something, a lead. Tell me a little bit more about it. It's almost like you don't even know how to get there, but you have it in you. You feel like it's going to be too much work, too much responsibility or something. But that's because you've psyched yourself out to believe that. You know what I'm saying? So if you kind of like move in an energy, Keita, of like believing that you can actually become more than where you are or get the position that you're trying to manifest or that kind of stuff, it can happen. So yeah, you kind of And I get it. It's like, oh, all that work I got to do. Geez, I don't know if I'm ready for all that. That's kind of the energy I'm getting, which is not a bad thing. It's very common um, for a lot of people that actually have it. It's kind of like you just don't believe you can, but you can. Yeah, you know it. Look at this. You know where you are. You're very good at what you do where you are. And so it's like going to something new, it's going to be quite the challenge. It's like I gotta relearn something I'm already really good at doing. But you're an Aquarius. You'll figure it out. Yeah. It'll take time, but you'll get there. It's the work. It's going to take a lot of hard work, yes. And it's going to take time with the Knight of Pentacles, but you can do it. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? So don't sell yourself short in these applications. Be willing to brag on yourself. Be willing to tell these people what you got. You know, don't leave no stone unturned. You have a lot going for yourself. That's what you need to know. And that's what you need to use to your advantage to get with the position you deserve. I think that's why you're not liking where you're at. You're getting kind of bored. And you keep finding yourself out of alignment, like you mentioned, where you are, because it's not where you need to be. Yeah, so exactly, Keita. You need to sell yourself a little bit more. And so maybe just kind of learning up how to beef up your resume, how to go through the interview process, you know, in a more in a salesy way, but not necessarily. I think you're just so humble. That's the word. You're just so humble and you're like, I don't want to have to brag, but yeah, you got to brag. You're selling yourself. All right. Yeah. You're hiding your amazingness behind. Like you have so much to bring to the world, but you're hiding it. Like hidden knowledge, hidden truth, hidden information, so much that you can share, but you just kind of keep it to yourself. You can be a bit of an introvert. But don't, you know, go for it, girl. Woo! Yeah, with this Magician in reverse, it's untapped energy. It's untapped energy going on here for sure. But you have the potential to do it. You're definitely an introvert. Yep, that's what I got. Speak up for yourself. Ah! You got it, girl. Courtesy of Fred, another fellow Aqua just purchased your reading for you. So congratulations on getting that free reading today. I hope it helped you and made you give you some things to think about. Even if you got to, you know, learn how to get to that level of selling yourself, do some research on it. You know, Aquarius, we like to learn stuff. We're like little nerds. You'll get there, girl. All right. Next we have Agni. I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to try. But you want to know, will your finances improve in 2026? I got you, boo. By the way, Agnes. Okay, Agnes. There we go. Agnes. So Agnes, you're next. Thank you, Agnes, for the $19.99. So listen, Agnes, because you did purchase a mini reading on this live, it will be timestamped for you so you can come back and watch this reading as many times as you like, okay? And that goes for anybody else that got a reading today. So be sure y'all look out for that. I would save this video so that way you can be sure to watch your video as much as you like. Jonathan, thank you so much. Okay, we're about to get started. We're about to get started, Agnes. All right. So Agnes, you want to know, will your finances improve in 2026? And will you meet someone in 2026? Now, listen, Agnes, you trying to get the 2-for-1 special. Now, come on now. You trying to get the 2-for-1 special. So I'm going to ask you now, Agnes, do you want to know about your finances or love? You can only ask one question. Now, if you submit another super chat, I'll answer both questions. So I'll give you a second to let me know which one you would like to know. Be sure y'all hit the like button. If you just missed our collective reading at the beginning of this live, guys, there was a whole collective reading on the good stuff coming your way. So check that out. All right, Agnes, you want to just know about your finances. I got you, girl. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Agnes's finances, her financial situation during the year of 2026. Will her financial situation improve? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. You need a practical plan. Things will not improve with your finances without a practical plan. You also, Agnes, need to be consistent, because it's only going to get worse if you don't implement a system that's proven to work. So what I recommend is that you look into different programs. Now, me personally, this is me, but I have used Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University program to help me get debt free. Okay. It is proven, it works, it's practical, it makes logical sense. It's going to make you very uncomfortable, but if you follow his proven plan, and you could pick anybody, I'm just throwing one at you that worked for me. If you follow this system, you will do it. Right now, your energy is not feeling very confident because you don't have a sense of direction. You need some sense of direction to get to the goal in mind. And if you don't, things will get worse. It's right here. It's going to get worse. And you're going to feel like a failure. You're going to just keep going down the path of fail. So Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University is the name of the program. It is $100 for the program, but it's well worth the money. It changed my life forever. I'm not trying to say this because I'm a sponsor or anything like that. I'm telling you the truth, okay? Now, you got to put an end. You see this, the death card? You got to put it into your lifestyle. The way you're going about your lifestyle is destructive financially. You've got to change it up. And the only way I can see you getting there is having somebody giving you those steps of how to get out of the debt, how to build the wealth and all of that. So check it out. Again, it's Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University. Let me see. I'm going to put the link in the chat. And you can save it on your phone or on your computer. You can even follow him on YouTube, his channel, and listen to his podcasts. But you won't get the full experience for your unique situation unless you actually purchase the course. It's like a course. It has workbooks. Oh, the URL's too big. It has literature and all the other things like that. And I'm a big advocate for it because, like I say, it changed my life for real. Dave Ramsey, financial. Peace University. All right, so check it out. That's the link right there. Yeah, it's $99.99 right now. So you can see what everybody's saying about it right there. And you can also browse his website and read about him and stuff. But that's the only way I can see your financial situation improving. There's other people out there that I have followed when I was in my financial crisis. It was Susie Orman was another good one. Some other people out there too, but that's the one that I followed his plan, and it was good. And even to this day, even though I'm practically debt free, I've been completely debt free with a large savings. I'm practically, you might as well say I'm practically debt free, but I still follow his plan to this day. I still follow his plan to this day. And I find myself being so disciplined that I was telling my Soul Tribe members the other day that all the money and earnings that I get from this channel, and that I get through my website, I don't really spend it. I just have it in a business account and I let the money just build up, and I use that as an extra emergency fund. So there you go. Even though I have the money, I don't spend it. And I still shop at the Goodwill, the thrift store, Shein, and Temu. And I do my own hair. Only thing I really pay a lot of money for every month is my nails. That's about it. So yeah, my car is paid for. The only thing I have is my mortgage and my bills, you know. So there you go. It changed my life. All right. So good luck to you, hon. I hope that helped. If you're just now joining us, guys, we are doing live mini reads, answering your dying questions for the new year. So whatever questions you guys have, it's $19.99 per question. Any question you have, love, money, career, what have you. All right. I got you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I really hope it changes your life too, for sure. It's such a transformative process. It sucks in the beginning because you have to like give up all of your happy and all the things that you enjoy. Like my vice was eating out. Like yesterday when I went and bought me some crab legs, I felt guilty because I know I have food at the house, but I was like, it's New Year's Eve, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to eat these crab legs and enjoy myself on New Year's Eve. But I knew I had food at the house and I felt guilty, but I had the money to do it. I still have that Dave Ramsey ism where it's like, you got food at the house. You don't need to be eating out, you know? So yeah. Don't do anything that you can't afford. Just like the trip I did for Christmas, I paid all cash. I bought some art pieces on board, cash. You know what I'm saying? Don't have any debt. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to do that. But even when I do that, I feel nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just spent all this money, you know? Yeah. It's good discipline though. Because to be honest, guys, we're living in some rocky times. We're living in some very scary times where you practically gotta have an emergency fund. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta have money backed up because anything can go down at any time, and you don't want to be stuck like Chuck. So I'm a big advocate for always making sure you got your backup money, having multiple streams of income. And if you're single, you should be grinding, man. If you're single, you should be grinding out here for sure. All right. I see we got Fred that just jumped onto the live. Hey, Fred. Good thing, Fred, you sent that donation earlier. I did a reading for Keita. She had a dying question and I helped her through her interview process. So thank you again, Fred, for your donation. It was put to good use too. our amazing other mod, but also a loyal subscriber. Keita has been a member of the channel for a very long time, a subscriber. She's been here for a very long time, and I can't thank her enough for all she does for everybody. So thank you. Okay, so next we have Fall Baby 2008. What up? What up? How you doing? Thank you so much for sending your super chat. And after Fall Baby, we'll have Ramon. I'll probably messed it up. So you'll be after Fall Baby, okay? So thank you so much for your patience. So Fall Baby, you would like to know what's next for you in love. What's next for you in love? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Fall Baby. I'm doing well. All right, Fall Baby, let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Fall Baby 2008. What can Fall Baby 2008 expect in their love life next? What can they expect in their love life next? We have the Magician, the Hermit in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Chariot. All right. So Fall Baby, what I'm noticing about you is that you have actually been probably in hermit mode for a while now. Probably doing your own thing, single, you know, really just doing your own thing, okay? And it's because you have some deep-seated fears. You're scared to put yourself out there because you've experienced a lot of pain, a lot of hurt in your past relationship, okay? And you've been holding on to that pain for a little while. So where you are now is you're trying to manifest yourself out of this isolation, out of this hermit mode, and trying to release your fears, release anything that's holding you back, right? So where will that lead you? Will that lead you in a relationship? Well, with the High Priestess, it feels like to me that you don't even know if you're ready for a relationship. The High Priestess to the Ace of Swords in reverse, you don't know if you're ready. You've reached the level of your comfort zone being to your loathsome. But as far as somebody coming towards you, it's going to take a little time. So you need to put yourself out there. You need to put yourself out there. You need to put yourself out there because you're getting in your own way. So I say do this. Go to events locally, you know, go and interact with people. Don't put any expectations on anything. Don't say I'm out here trying to find a relationship. If you go out there with the expectation of I'm just trying to get out of my comfort zone, that's it, then let things flow naturally. Don't be scared of the unknown. I know it's hard. I see it right here, baby. I see it right here. You're terrified. You're like this. Ah! I see it right here. I know exactly what you got going on. Remember? I'm the real deal. So this is what you got to do. You just got to do it. Don't overthink it. Don't move in fear. Just go. And if you got to start off by just going with a friend, going with a relative, like just say to, you know, an event or to a restaurant and just talk to a stranger. sit at a bar and have some water or something in a salad and just talk to the bartender. You know, just getting yourself acquainted to talking to other people and getting out of your comfort zone and not having the expectation that I have to be in a relationship with anybody. You have a better chance of getting out of this zone of, I gotta be alone. I gotta stay in my comforts. I gotta stay in hermit mode because it's safe here. So there's this level of comfort that you receive by staying isolated. And it's because you're repressing and you're holding on to this security blanket of emotion. I'm safe here. No one can harm me. If I stay here, no one can hurt me. If I stay here, I won't be disappointed. But you want love. So because you want the love, you got to give it a shot. Now, I'll tell you this. Love is a risk. I say it all the time on this channel. It's like going to the casino, baby. You're going to throw them dice and you don't know where you're going to land. You're going to pull that lever at that slot machine and you don't know if you're going to hit or you're going to flop. But at least you can say, I showed up today. I tried. I went on that date. I talked to that person. I gave it a chance. It didn't work out, but that's a step. That's a step in the right direction, because one of those days, that person that you went out there and talked to is going to think that you are the best thing they've ever met in their entire life. And they're going to want to be with you. Yeah. So don't be moving in fear, move in faith. I know you don't want to be let down. I see that here. It's a protection mechanism. But what I'm saying, fall baby, is just go out there and don't expect a relationship. Just go out there and expect you to step out of your comfort zone. Baby steps in 2026. And maybe by the end of the year, you will begin to ready to intentionally date. But right now, you just need to step out of your comfort zone. Okay. Good luck to you. Love is coming. It's just going to take time. Okay. It's going to take a little time for you. All right. We are on a roll, guys. We're doing mini reads for those of you that are just now joining us. $20 super chat mini reads only, please. If you have a question, you have to send a super chat. I have a running list of people that have paid. I'm going to update it right now because we have TMKC who just jumped into the live. Ready for a question? So first we're going to do Rahman, and then we're going to do TMKC. Remember, guys, when you get a reading with me today, it will be timestamped for you. It will be timestamped. So the fact that it's timestamped is really, really nice because you can save this video, watch your reading as many times as you like at your pleasure. Okay. Hey, TMKC, how you doing, boo? All right, making my list. All right, Rahman, you still here, love? You're next. You're here. Okay, let's do it. Your question is long-term love/commitment coming to me soon in 2026? All right, let's see. All right. So again, you want to know is long-term love and commitment coming to you in 2026? Rahman. Thank you so much, Toya, for the love. I appreciate it. God bless. Spirit, tell me about Rahman. What is going to happen in Rahman's love life? Is a long-term committed relationship coming to her soon in 2026? we have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and underneath the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. You are anxiously waiting for this Mr. Wonderful to show up, or Mrs. Wonderful, whatever floats your boat. You're anxiously waiting for this perfect partner to show up in your life, okay? And it's causing you to kind of give a sense of codependency. You're giving off a very like anxious attachment. I gotta have somebody. I got to, okay? Here's the problem with that. To many suitors, they would perceive you as a bit insecure, a bit naive, and an easy target for narcissists, people that don't want to take you seriously, things like that. So I think what you have to look at is reciprocity in partners, okay? And you have to be patient for the right person to come in. What I'm noticing about you is you've been getting the shorter end of the stick in a lot of relationships. And this kind of cycle will continue if you can't step back and really work on self, okay? You got to work on self a little bit. So what that means is just wait on your person to come. They're not coming soon, but they will come once we work on this blockage, which is opening your heart to healthy love, opening your heart to self-love, so I can attract people who's going to pour into me. I have to be good on my own first. I have to be secure in who I am first, so I don't give off this, I got to have somebody to fill the void, okay? It's kind of like a lonely energy coming on. I know you may not say you're lonely, but it's also you hate being single. You want somebody so bad, and you're gonna repel that. So you got to step back and just find happiness and peace within yourself. So I say transmute the energy and start focusing on things that make you happy, and don't look for the external validation so you don't attract a toxic cycle. Now, it will come. I do see a relation come in time, but this is the blockage. I'm trying to give you the solution to the problem. So this blockage has to be addressed for the right opportunity to come in. You see what I'm saying? So it takes time for that to happen though. So yeah, you have to, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for you. I would say, and this is only if you're okay with it, consider, I'm not saying you need it, but consider therapy. What are those wounds that you're carrying that's making you feel like you need that external validation? Find the root of that, work on that, and then you'll get the other stuff to follow. I hope that helps. And you say, gotcha, makes sense. But you can do this on your own. You know, therapy doesn't work for everybody, but sometimes it gets you to have that thought-provoking conversations about your experiences from your childhood, from what you went through. You were in therapy. Okay, good. So you're okay. So you're sure. Great. Okay. So you know what I'm saying. You know that what I'm saying is true. So it's a lot of stuff from your past I'm getting that has to be worked through. You'll get there, boo. You definitely will. Yeah. Your inner child. Absolutely. So good. I'm glad you're coming in open-minded and you understand what, yes, your inner child wounds past, and that can be worked through with the right therapist. so you can pinpoint what that is, so you don't have to seek that external validation from the wrong people. Okay. It's a hard place to get to when you come from a really rough past, really rough upbringing. And I can testify that it is hard, but you can get there. You want to feel single by choice instead of I'm single and oh my gosh, I'm single. You want to be like, I'm single, but if somebody comes, cool. That's the level you got to get to and really mean that. So until you get there, I don't recommend you get in a relationship because you're going to attract a toxic person. Okay. Love you, girl. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. All right, y'all. We on a roll, y'all. So we just did Ramon. We're going to do TMKC next. I don't know what's going on with my thing, but we're going to have to close the questions in just a little bit because I got to get ready to leave. So we'll do one more question, I guess. Whoever wants to send a super chat after When Love Heals. I got you. And then one more person after that. That's it. Only one more person. Mods, can you help me out with that? I'm only taking one more mini question. Only one. Okay, only one. Because I gotta go. I gotta get ready to go to my family gathering, y'all. Okay, so let's do TMKC. TMKC's here and ready. And then we'll do When Love Hurts 111. And we'll do one more. Okay. You do have to send a super chat of $20 or more in order to get your question answered on the live, guys. Only a super chat of $20 or more to get your question answered. All right, TMKC, you want to know what's next for you in love, right? What's next in love for you? Let's see. Thank you, TMKC, for being a Soul Tribe member. Don't forget to check out that Science of Love video I dropped today. It's a long one. It's a long one, but it's good. You can watch it in segments if you want to, love. It may help you a lot. All right, let's see. For TMKC. What's next in love for TMKC 181? What's next in love for TMKC 181? What's coming up next in love? 5 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Swords. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So whoever's coming towards you is having some, realizations, I would say. That they don't know if they're ready for a relationship. Because they have a little bit of unresolved pain, hurt from their past situation. This is somebody that's very wounded and very emotionally codependent. So I would be weary of an individual that isn't totally over their ex. They'll cling to you for emotional support, but this is someone that doesn't really have no real sense of direction of where this thing is going to go. Okay. And so you're not going to like this at all. You're going to be like, oh, hell no. Yeah, they're still stuck on their ex. And you're like, listen, I'm not your therapist, okay? You're like, listen, I'm ready to go towards somebody that wants to have a relationship, you know? So if you're not doing that, then I don't want to be with you. If this conversation has not already been had, I don't know if you're talking to someone. Yeah, okay, so they're in therapy. Yeah, they need therapy. Absolutely. They need therapy. You're not their therapist, but they need therapy. Absolutely. But I think you're going to get tired of this person. You're ready to go ahead and have a relationship. You're ready for a stable, grounded, solid connection. This person is not ready for that. They're not, yes, not fast enough. You're like quick, fast, in a hurry. You're like, listen, we need to do this now. Tick tock. Tick tock. Hello. Hello. I'm not here for my health. Hello. That's what you're basically telling this person. You want a relationship. You can see the potential, but you're getting irritated by the fact that this person is giving you what they're giving you, and you're beginning to lose interest. It's not like you don't like them, but you just don't see the practical side of how this can really work in your world. So this is someone that doesn't really know where they're going with this anyway. That's what they're not telling you, because they don't know if they're ready for a relationship. Flat out. I'm going to tell you right now, they don't know. If you were to upfront and say straight up, man, do you want me? They're going to say, I don't know. I mean, I like you, but I don't know right now. And they really don't know. And you say, yes, he said that. Correct. Because they're not lying. They really don't know, because they got all this crap. They got so many deep-seated wounds that's preventing this love situation from prospering and growing into a divine connection. They are not healthy for a relationship, and they know it, but they enjoy the potential, and they're codependent on that emotional support that you provide. But you are not their therapist. And that's all I'm going to say. So what is the outcome of these two here? Oh boy. You're going to see it very clearly at some point that you guys are just kind of forcing this to fit. And you're going to stop overthinking this thing. And you're going to just say, listen, I can't do this. I can't do this back and forth thing. We either with it or we not. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's going to be. And I think what you're going to find out, TMKC, is that this person just can't give you what you need. Not right now. The level that's going to get them to where you need them to be is going to require that therapy, that confidence build within them to be able to manifest the type of relationship you want to see. And I don't know about you, but time is something that we cannot lose. It's too valuable. It's too valuable to waste time with a page of wands in reverse. That's their energy. Okay. Good luck to you, boo. I hope it gives you some things to think about. But it's your relationship, your life. It's how you want to live, I think you've been thinking about some of this anyway. You just need that confirmation there. So good luck to you. I hope that helps. Seriously. All right. Our last question. No more questions after Rennyosity. Thank you so much, Rennyosity, for the 2601. I appreciate that, love. All questions are closed. All questions. No more questions, y'all. We're going to do When Love Heals, 111, and Rennyosity. So no more questions in the chat. No more questions in the chat. If you have a question from now on, unfortunately, you will have to visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, to book your reading. Thank y'all so much for your understanding, and thank you to those that have booked questions today. So if you send a super chat after now, it is a donation, and I'm not even joking because I got somewhere to go. I got somewhere to go, y'all. I'm way past over the time I was supposed to be on this live. Do not send a super. Okay, I'll take yours. That's it. Eve, no questions in the chat, Eve. Last one is Eve. After Eve, that's it. All right. Mods, please help me out because folks don't listen. No questions in the chat. 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 All right. You need to be a mod. You can be a mod. I'll make you a mod. All right. So when love heals, Rennyosity, and Eve. That's it. That's it. All right, so here we go. When love heals. Let's do your question, love. So when Love Heal wants to know, is just a general question. What do you see coming? What do I see coming in 2026 for you? Okay, cool. We can do it. Are you still here? When Love Heals? Are you still here? All right, let's do it, girl. Spirit, tell me about When Love Heals, 1111. What can When Love Heals 1111 expect for the year of 2026? We have the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles. I think 2026 is going to be a year of you getting out of your own way. Okay? I think you're scared to take risk, to put yourself out there and do certain things. So I don't know what you're trying to manifest. I don't know if it's love. I don't know if it's a job, career, but I can definitely see you trying to go for some type of goal, right? But the problem is you've been holding your own self back from this. So this is a year of you taking charge and going for it. Okay. You've been thinking about this thing for a very long time, whatever it is. It can be your love life, your career, whatever. Okay. Let's get some more on. Some of it could be about like your financial standing. It could be your money, like I say, your money, career, or love life. I'm getting heavy possibly on your money maybe can be improving. Your love life can be improving. I don't know. It could be a combination of both. But you're going to get off your rump and just go and do it. And you will see a change in this. Can you give me some more specific on what this could be? So I think it may be a combination of both of your love life. If it's love, you're going to actually start dating more, getting to know people more, and then trusting people more. Uh, it's your love life, writing a book and becoming okay, good. Yeah, good. So yeah, you've been overthinking this thing, right? And so it's like, okay, I need to stop thinking about it and I need to just go. You could have predominant air or fire in your natal chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm getting you have a lot of air in your chart, or you're just an overthinker. Okay. And that has been preventing you, but you will see a lot of abundance in this sector for sure. I love that. You had extreme difficulty in 2025. Yeah. Oh, I helped you heal and find inner love. Yeah. You had a hard time trusting people. You know, I think there's a level of fear of trust. So you're just trusting yourself. You're like, you know, whatever happens, happens. It's a little bit more carefree and not putting a lot of stress. I think you put a lot of expectations on yourself. You put a lot of, pressure on yourself. I got to hit. I got to meet the goals. I got to da-da-da-da. And now you're just kind of like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that is fun. See this Knight of Wands? It's kind of like, I'm going to just go. I'm going to just see, and you're going to see that you're going to get to a better space in 2026 with those goals because you tried, you did it. And that's something to be proud of. Even if it doesn't land exactly where you want it to land, you're moving, you're having forward movement. So I love that for you. Okay. Good luck to you. Okay. So we got Rennyosity next. Are you here? Rennyosity? Renny, are you here? Oh, you're crying. You said thank you so much. Lots of love and light. Sending all that beautiful love and light back to you. You got this, girl. Just don't put so much pressure on yourself, I'm the same way, so I get it. I'm a Scorpio rising, and I think that's just Scorpios, We just be like making sure we got to dot our I's and cross our T's and stuff, It's all good. Okay, here we go. Renny, what's next in love for you? Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Renny's love life. What can Renny expect next in her love life? We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Magician. It's almost like you're pushing love away. And I don't know where that's stemming from, but we're going to find out. You make people overthink the situation. Whoever's coming towards you, they're going to be in a situation where they're going to feel like, am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? And it's because of your expectation. You have this way about you of high standard, high expectation. And I'm not accepting nothing less than this, right? Not to say you say that, but it almost in a sense, low key kind of pushes people away. And it's because it's almost like you need people to prove themselves before you're willing to go all the way in. Which in a way, Renny, nothing wrong with that in a sense. But you kind of have to watch that a little bit because it can probably push a good man away, you know, that really wants you, that really needs you in their life. So whoever this person is that's coming towards you, they're not sure. They're like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I'm doing all the things. Yeah. So then they become quite less confident that they can manifest this 10 of Cups with you. But that's what they want. The end all be all with you. You see why I'm giving you this speech? You may be pushing away a beautiful love story. That's what's coming up next if you're not careful. Whoever this person is, Renny, is someone who is very sure about you, but they become anxious, overwhelmed, thinking like, what am I doing wrong? Am I not saying the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? You know, internally they're fighting this battle and it's like, oh my gosh, this is, they go into panic mode because this is you the whole time. I mean, it's a nice gesture and all, but we'll see. Why? Because you have a lot of hesitation to take action. Can you tell me a little bit about what is the blockage for Renny with this hesitation energy here? You're worried that this person won't have follow through, that they won't give you everything you need. So it's a very pessimistic mindset going in on this beautiful opportunity. So it's a warning message. Give people a chance. Don't push them away when they haven't proven to you yet that they're people you need to push away. Let someone show you who they are. Embrace the beauty that comes along with the beautiful love that they're willing to offer. And in the moments when you feel like this person here is not giving you everything you want and you need, at that point, you can still have a conversation and just let them know what it is you need and then see if they're willing to meet you halfway. One thing you have to know is man is flawed. Not everybody's perfect, but we do need to still have standards and boundaries. But we also need to have practical expectations. There's a difference between standards and preferences. And if a man meets your standards, or a woman, I don't know what you're into, then we should embrace that. But they may have a few preferences that we may have to overlook because they still are a person of good character. So don't let a good person of good character, a big heart, pass you by. Men. Don't let a good man pass you by. All right, girl. I hope this helps. I think you just are one of those people that's very guarded, and it's a protection mechanism because you're scared that you're going to be, not supported, given to, loved. This is an overthinker you're dealing with. This person could possibly be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an air sign, or you can have that predominant in your chart. But they're going to need that reassurance. So open communication, talking to them, letting them know you have their back and telling them they need to have yours. Just having that honest and open dialogue is going to be important to know you guys are good. Because this is a beautiful love story if you guys really put in the work. All right. Yay! Good luck to you, girl. Best reading of the night. Yes. Scorpio, sun, and aqua moon. There we go. Fire and air. There it is. See, it's that aqua side right there. That's what it is. It's that aqua side, because I'm an Aquarius, that's making you look at that person and be like, we gonna see. And then it's that Scorpio side where you like this. I'm watching you. We gonna see. But it's a good person. I don't think they're out to get you. Last but not least, we have my girl, Eve. Eve B. Eve B is here. Okay, Eve B. Thank you all so much for coming to the live and supporting the channel. If you send a super chat and supported me today in the channel. Don't forget, I do offer mini reads and other readings on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. So don't think the show stops here. It can always happen on a private session between you and I. So don't sleep on booking a personal reading with me and letting me connect with you to help you navigate through the difficulties or questions you have regarding your love life, your money and career, or just things in general. Also, don't forget that I am doing a 2026 predictive forecast reading that's available exclusively on my website only between now and January 15th, 2026. So if you do not book that session between now and that time period, you will lose out on that future forecast reading. Why? Because by then, 2026 would have already been underway. So there's no point of paying all that money for that reading and you only get partial of the year. So we want to make sure you go ahead and get that in now, because we've had several clients that have really enjoyed that 1 hour pre-recorded session where I answered deep, heavy soul, month by month, moment by moment, on whatever area you want me to get into. Also, don't forget I do video calls as well. All that's on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Happy New Year to everyone. I leave you all with Eve's question, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day. Don't forget to check out the videos I did earlier, by the way. I did Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Also check out my January reads for the other individual signs on my website if you're new here. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, show your girl some love, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Yeah, I can cook. I don't know where fried chicken came from. All right, Eve, let's do it. So Eve, you want to know about what's next in love. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Eve. What can Eve... Ooh, hold on, Eve. Hold on, Eve. Whoa, Eve. Whoa, whoa, hold it. Eve. What's going on with your reading? Let's reshuffle, girl. I don't like that. It's some urgent messages that's trying to pop up and pop out. We got to reshuffle this, girl. This is a mess. All right, let's try this one more time. Get you right. So we get you the best accurate reading. See your cards, they're very jumpity. This is like a very urgent message. So whatever I'm about to share with you, Spirit is like, you got to know this for sure. Okay. Spirit, tell me what's next in love for Eve. B. 9709. Three of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Wands. Judgment in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Temperance in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. Hold on a second. You know, you're not very patient when it comes to waiting on people to figure out what they want in relationships. At least that's what your energy is saying. You want this person to figure out quick, fast, in a hurry what they want to do. And I feel like this is a very slow mover. This is somebody that really needs time to process and think when they meet you. And I really feel like as well, like what you're dealing with is somebody who just is very protective of what they have to offer. So this could be somebody that is typically very generous. They bring a lot to the table. You know, they may have a good opportunity for you. But the reason why this is an urgent message for you, I believe, is because, like I say, Spirit wants you to know you got to be patient with people. You got to be patient with people. You want the results. And because this person takes a little bit longer than what you're willing to wait on, it may lead to a missed opportunity. And this person's going to hate the fact that they didn't choose to commit to you sooner. But what's happening is it's about you. Not willing to be patient and stick around and wait on this person to give you a love offer. I want to look and see about this. Why do you operate in this way? We have the Hangman and the Ace of Swords. I think you come up with a lot of different narratives in your mind. Like, okay, this person's probably not committing to me because they're probably cheating, or they're probably entertaining other people, or they're probably not over their ex. You know, I really hate that you are allowing yourself to come up with these ideas in your mind of something that may not necessarily be the case. And it's kind of like self-sabotaging behavior in a way. I can tell that you're very protective of yourself, which is a good thing, but it can also be something that can be, you know, a bit of a self-sabotaging energy when you become too overly protective. It's very similar to the young lady I did the reading for prior to you. You're kind of, you know, sneaking away from someone that you feel like is a player, but they're not. That's what I'm saying. I think you look at this person as being a player. Or you yourself feel like, I just need to go off and find someone else. So let me look at this person real quick to see what they really were or really will be. See what I'm saying? This is somebody that really wants to build a life with you. So it's an urgent message to let you know, like, you got to be a little patient with someone who has a lot to offer you. They're trying to offer you the Ten of Pentacles, the family, the house, the end all be all, their everything they got. But this person may also have a lot to offer. And so they take their time with people. And when you start switching up on them, they begin to wonder, like, what's going on with her? Why is she switching up on me? And they begin to panic. So that's what you can expect in love. Someone that has a good intentions. They just may be a slow mover. So let's get some advice from you, from Spirit. Eve. Eve, are you still there? We have the World and the Two of Swords. So you need to stop being in your head so much and just start moving with, yes, there is a level of logic that has to be there, but you got to stop overthinking situations. And there's a part of you that may not like the way certain people move, but you can only control the controllables. So I would say in this situation, yes, it's valid. If you're not feeling it, move on from it, you know, but I feel like this is not a bad person. That's what you do need to know. All right. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They could be a fixed sign. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Trying to see, is there any other sign? I think you're a Cancer, right? I'm trying to see if there's any Cancer on the board. I don't really see Cancer here. I don't see a lot of water, so I don't. The only water sign I see is Pisces with the 10 of Cups, but I don't see a lot of Cancer. So I feel like you're encompassing probably a lot of your other placements in your energy. Because this is not typical of a Cancer, by the way, too. The way you're moving is not typical of a Cancer. That's why I kind of had to like look up your birthday again and say, am I tripping? Because a Cancer would be like eating this up. You would be all lovey-dovey. Okay, so you agree he's a Pisces. Okay. But you're very like guarded because you don't like the way he's moving. So if this does resonate with you with a man that you've already met, then you've already met them. If not, it could be the next. So that's what you can expect. So it's a warning message. So I'm glad it does resonate with you and does help you with your love journey. I say give this person time. Give this person some time. All right. Well, those are the messages that all the collective needs to hear. I will timestamp each and every one of your readings for you guys. Thank you for those that have come on and supported the channel. Much love to you all. Thank you so, so much. And do know that I do offer personal readings again on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. You can book your personal reading there. The links to get there is down in the description box below. Much love and happy New Year to the collective. Such beautiful souls that came through. If that reading did resonate with you, that collective reading, I'm so excited for you. I hope that reading does. And if it does, feel free to share your stories with us down in the description box below about Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful. Okay. We want to hear all the details. Happy New Year, everybody. See everybody later. Bye.